Hey y'all, I'm gonna do a North North reading real quick. I asked my guides what we have to look forward to for the rest of this 18 months with the North North in Taurus and the Rebel fell. So let's see what that's about. We're all gonna be in rebellion mode in a good way. Where's your ad, Rebel? 10, the Rebel. Say what will be transcendentally or will be rebels. The powerful and authoritative figure in this card is clearly the master of his own destiny. On his shoulder is an emblem of the sun, and the torch he holds in his right hand symbolizes the light of his own hard-won truth. Whether he is wealthy or poor, the rebel is really an emperor because he has broken the chains of society's repressive conditioning and opinions. He has formed himself by embracing all the colors of the rainbow, emerging from the dark and formless roots of his unconscious past and growing wings to fly into the sky. His very way of being is rebellious, not because he is fighting against anybody or anything, but because he has discovered his own true nature and is determined to live in accordance with it. The eagle is his spirit animal, a messenger between earth and sky. The rebel challenges us to be courageous enough to take responsibility for who we are and to live our truth. People are afraid, very much afraid of those who know themselves. They have a certain power, a certain aura, and a certain magneticism, a charisma that can take out alive young people from the traditional imprisonment. The enlightened man cannot be enslaved. That is the difficulty, and he cannot be imprisoned. Every genius who has known something of the inner is bound to be a little difficult to be absorbed. He is going to be an upsetting force. The masses don't want to be disturbed. Even though they may be in misery, they are in misery, but they are accustomed to the misery. And anybody who is not miserable looks like a stranger. The enlightened man is the greatest stranger in the world. He does not seem to belong to anybody. No organization confines him. No community, no society, no nation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sounds like the Big Bang Theory. I ain't shuffling. I'm just popping. Let's see what we get from this, y'all. The Misfits. You got all my subscribers are misfits. Living your own truth. Highly misunderstood, you know. Everybody at the funerals crying, you're laughing. Like, get them out of here. As soon as I said that, everybody at the funeral crying, you laughing, get them out of here. I'm dead. Some of y'all know what's still malicious. Gossip because of how you live and how you think freely and set apart from the sheep, you know. And I hate to use that terminology, but I mean, the masses are miserable. Let's be clear. However, when you set apart, baby, let me tell you something. They talk about you like a dog. They don't do business with you. They're curious, but they be saying, how am I making it? You know what I'm saying? People break up. You definitely can't find a mate. When you think for yourself, you might as well forget it. You might as well forget it, okay? If you find somebody like you, a rebel like you, oh, baby, y'all gonna fuck up the world. That's what Beyonce and Jay-Z took up some on the run tour. They really was. There ain't no woman's gonna cover that. They was thinking outside the box. Everybody was thinking inside the box. Now you see all the slander. I see so much slander about Beyonce on YouTube. Like, wow, they talking about their beloved Beyonce that way? Mm-hmm. Abuse. You get abused. You get traumatized because you don't think like everybody else. You get ostracized. They kick you out your family. They don't understand you. You got to get up out of here. Okay? And that's it. You got to stand on how you live your life. That's how you live your life. That's how you live your life. And most of the time when you like that, you don't judge how other people live their life. You just live your life how you live your life. And they steadily be judging you. Like, how dare you bring a standard of different here? You're not welcome here. You think differently. Get out of here. You're like, oh, this is crazy, crazy. Some of y'all saying, hell yeah. You non-conformists, get me in trouble. Rebels. New ideas and new concepts, taking action on it. Being adventurous at 45 and 50 years old. What is wrong with you? Where is your girdle? Spiritual arrest. Some of y'all got to be put under spiritual arrest, because if y'all weren't put under spiritual arrest, people will rise up against you and try to kill your fucking ass. King of Pentacles energies. Some of y'all are Virgos, Capricorn, Taurus energies. Yeah, man. Real shit. It's true. Some of y'all are really King of Pentacles energies. Non-conformists. Y'all asses will be left out in the cold. And be having no opportunities. You got to create opportunities for yourself when you are a rebel. With a cause. You know, that's a part of the awakening, though. And that's where Osho talks about you become a lion. But you're not supposed to keep roaring. It comes apart in your awakening process during your journey. You're not going to keep on roaring. No. The more you awaken, the more compassionate you get. The more quiet you get. The more observant you get. The less judgment. You ain't judging shit. You know, you're just not. This is the less energy to put out, the better. You know what I mean? However, you have to create opportunities for yourself, because you're going to get kicked out of whatever group that you're in. They're going to kick your ass out. And yes, you do have to go under spiritual arrest sometimes, because people will kill you just because you think differently than they do. They will. Come on, I live this shit, man. When I joined the nation, my whole family was like, my mother disowned me. It was crazy. 7 of Cups, yeah, mask wearers. You be appalled. When you come into your awakening, you be appalled, because on some real shit, a lot of people that are rebels were born that way. They just went along to get along, because you were born in this family, you were born in this community, you were born in this state, you was born in this country, whatever the case may be. However, it's some shit you do that your family don't know shit about. And you've always done it. Whether it's smoke weed, they don't know. Whether it's smoke cigarettes, they don't know. Whether it's drink lean, they don't know. Whether it's pop X, they don't know. Whether it's you promiscuous, they don't know. You got some secrets. Okay? And you do what you do. You don't bother nobody. You ain't judging nobody. You damn sure don't want nobody judging you. But you do understand that you among people that will judge you if you just pop up at the party with a blunt and you around a bunch of people that go to church all the time. You know what I'm saying? They're going to look at you like you lost your damn mind. And try to get the devil up off of you kind of shit. However, it awakens you to the fact that people are very imposing. They impose their will on you. They impose their thought processes on you. They impose their way of life on you. They impose all these things on you without you really having to say so about it. You just conform. And some of y'all are naturally non-conformists who have conformed over the years because that's just what you did, because that's the family you was in. That's just what the fuck happened. However, when you start doing little rebellious shit, let's just say you never smoked before, don't nobody know. Then they pull up, you don't give a fuck because you just in one of them rebel moves. You just smoking, you don't care who see you, kind of shit. It brings you in total and full awareness of how intrusive people are, how imposing they are, how much they want to play God. You don't got no heaven and hell to put me in. If I wanted to be out here butt naked, having sex, smoking this, it's America, a free country. If you ain't the police pulling up on me on some keep it moving or about to get some type of ticket or citation or something, you just somebody in my family or somebody you feel like you got the right to tell me what I should or should not be doing, Who told you? Who gave you the keys to the street? That told you that you could do that? When you do that, it immediately causes a rift. Because it's like people can no longer control you. And people don't like when they can no longer control you. But it further awakens you. And you can never go back to the person that act like you were conforming to what they were doing. You just can't. It's going to piss you the fuck off. That's when you start roaring. You ain't supposed to stay roaring. Some people get stuck in roaring. I be saying, oh my God. When are they going to evolve? Lord, please let them evolve. Say a little prayer for them kind of shit, you know. Wheel of Fortune. Some of y'all Wheel of Fortune is not coming from none of the people y'all used to know. Or people in y'all family and shit. Y'all progress don't come from y'all self. Y'all progress and growth is going to be because you create the opportunity. You got whole new people you kick it with. Rebels. People that think outside the box. People that ain't judging you. And when I say it's so refreshing, you'll be like, wow, I can be myself and you're not judging me or telling me to put this down and don't do this and don't do that. Really? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing in certain organizations, but in the nation, I submitted to a process. I did. Ain't nobody forced me to do shit. So if I submitted to the process, that's like, okay, you submitted to the process. You did. So keep submitting until whatever you need to be worked out, get worked out of you. And it was worked out of me beautifully. It could have been worked out better if we hadn't got infiltrated, but it worked out. I don't regret it. However, if somebody was to come here right now, or somebody was to report me and I ain't been in the mine since Hush was a puppy, they would be considered a hypocrite to somebody that had sense in their head that was a laborer or a higher ranking official in the nation. Okay, she's a nation member. She did what? I caught her smoking weed, sir. Okay, well, and you know what I'm saying? That's when hypocrisy starts showing. Because they got something they doing too. Trust and know that. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Exactly. This is what you would be looking back at. Mask wearers. You know, just people that's not true to themselves. They're conditioned. They're programmed to be a certain way. They gotta do their work just like your ass with this Wheel of Fortune upside down because, baby, that feel right up under malicious gossip and everything else. So you can't look that way, and you damn sure ain't looking at this row right here. Yeah, they may accuse you of doing too much now. You ain't doing too much. You doing what you always did. You just did it in secret where ain't nobody know. But now you ain't caring. So it's like, oh, really? Oh, we can't control you no more? Okay, well, you cut off. Well, I guess I'm cut off then, because I ain't about to do this. I ain't did shit. I ain't no bad person. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to establish myself then, because I can't do this. I'm grown in the motherfucker. Have you known? Do I need to pull out my ID to show you? I'm not no damn newborn. I'm a newborn in a spiritual sense. Some of y'all just started to awakening process. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You cannot go, once a mind expands, you cannot retract that mind. You can't. And you're not a fucking newborn in that sense of the word, but some of y'all are spiritual newborns. So you really can't go back. You know what I'm saying? That's like going back in the womb of your mother. He said it in the Bible when Nicodemus was talking. He asked Jesus or somebody, John the Baptist, am I supposed to go into my mother's womb a second time? He like, no. You know what I'm saying? You sound ridiculous right now. It's circumcision of the heart. You gotta get baptized with fire. You know what I'm saying? Get that Holy Ghost on you, boy. Like, what? That's funny. Two of Pentacles, yeah, they fluctuate. They don't know. You be doing too much. They don't know. You got money issues. You wearing options, all that shit, agitation, blase. You know, for real. That's what comes along with rebelling, but not in a bad way where you're trying to hurt nobody or nothing. No, living my truth, living comfortably in my own skin, living comfortably in my sin. without judging myself of the so-called sin that you say that I'm committing. Let me figure that out. Me and my Creator, who I talk to everywhere because He created everything, including this good ganja I'm smoking, auntie. Like, oh my God, you're going to hell, boy. Like, no, I'm not. You tripping, girl. You want to hit this, man? It'll calm you down. It's ready to kill you then. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not wake up sleeping people. They will hate you. Three of Swords. Give them their money back. Give them their money back, baby. They ain't fucking with you. You're going to have to establish yourself on a totally different... You have to come up with a totally different game plan. I'm telling y'all right now, subscribers. If you have awakened and you rebelling against the status quo, your ass has got to find a new game plan, okay? Because when you come around, it's going to be steadily conflict and fluctuating thoughts and feelings, okay? You're an obstacle. You agitate people now because you can't be controlled. You're not one of them anymore. Get it through your thick skull. True North and Taurus, so it ain't changing. You couldn't look back if you wanted to. Six of Materials. Some of y'all over this kind of crowd. Just extra. Ain't never been you. Somebody honking the horn. It's true. Sometimes you just raise around and you come up with what you come up with, who you come up with. That don't make that who you are. It just don't. It really don't. You know what I'm saying? High Priest. It say the priest. But if I told my mother that, used to tell my mother that, look, I'm called to do so and so and so. She would laugh at me because I wasn't ordained or I didn't go to a seminary. She thought I was absolutely ridiculous. And I thought she was absolutely ridiculous because God made the bricks that built the seminary. He made the paper that created the certificate. That's how I looked at it. I didn't laugh at her certificates. I didn't laugh at my father's certificates. I didn't laugh at nobody's nothing. If that's what you choose to do, do that. I'm not going to mock you, so why are you mocking me? Seven of Swords. Yeah, trickster energies. Y'all gladly. It's like all money, not good money candy shit. And eventually, you'll start... People will never be the same because they're not expanded in their breasts as you are or their mind, you know. Because you're getting rid of old shit and old ways. You know, you don't think the same, which you never did, but you did it in sort of secret because you thought everybody kind of look at you like you don't lost your damn mind. The Hermit. Yeah, some of y'all going to be walking a lonely road for a little second. Mm-hmm. So you find people that are like-minded and it's not going to be hard, I don't feel, because we're coming into a new time. But people ain't so... People crazy as hell because they just... It's like no uniformity to people's awakenings. And you could get fucked up. If you get under the wrong teacher, when you coming into some form of rebellion, which is really an awakening, oh, you could get yourself in a load of trouble. That's why I hurried up and got into something that was more militant. Because I was coming alive in my own condo at the time. I was going through the Bible like I was crazy. I was studying until I had migraines. Some stuff wasn't adding up. I asked this person this. They couldn't give me an answer in church. Then I go to another church. I still ain't full. I ain't full, you know? However, what's so crazy about it, I can listen to a sermon now and be full as hell just off of what they're saying because of the expansion that I had in my own being. That a word from God is a word from God. I wouldn't give a damn if it came out of a skunk's mouth. You know what I'm saying? I seen a skunk this morning and went straight to Google. What was he trying to say? You feel me? The devil. Some of y'all, they say y'all worshiping the devil. If y'all touch them tarot cards, You messing with that magic. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're like, oh yeah, God, you're right. He created fire. He created water. He created earth. He created air. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. 10 of emotions. Y'all gonna love on yourself. Y'all gonna find people that's going through the same thing as y'all. Not as long as it takes me. Now I'm on Gilligan's Island or Alcatraz or some shit. An island all by myself because everybody think I'm crazy as hell. But it's cool. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? If y'all coming alive in the last, let's say y'all came into an awakening in the last 3 to 5 years, a year to 5, you'll find some people real quick because people are changing. They're becoming so non-conforming. It's ridiculous. But then it gets to the point where they start disrespecting Jesus. I'm like, okay, there go that roaring again. You're out of pocket, man. You know what I'm saying? Do you know? Could you have done what you see how long he been around? You can say what you want to. Okay, but he has been around for a very long time. People still go hard for Jesus. So I don't know which way you going with that. Who you was talking to? You know what I'm saying? Be careful who y'all be letting tell y'all stuff. I'm trying to tell you. Get you on that. Please don't get on the conspiracy theory bus. Your ass is in trouble. This I be looking at people that be on the conspiracy theory bus. They don't even never send me nothing because, baby, no, not interested. I look at them motherfuckers like the devil. It crosses you out. It's falsehood mixed with truth. That'll fuck you up. I need truth, 100 proof. You got some of that? You don't? Okay, well, if it ain't facts, I can't fuck with it. Okay. It's partially true. Okay. Partially true ain't getting me nowhere. I need full proof. You got any of that? No. Okay, well. 2 of bombs. Y'all got plans with this magic. I feel like y'all world done open up. Y'all ain't bound by people and their thoughts and what they feel and what they think and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Yeah, deaths and rebirths gonna be happening like crazy. It's King of Pentacles energy again. Some of y'all earth sign men, y'all hungry, ain't y'all? I'm not gonna be mad at y'all's asses. Your devilish behaviors. Like a demon. You're free from judgment. Oh, don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Because when you stop being around judgmental motherfuckers, guess what happens magically? You stop judging yourself. And then guess what else happened? You realize you were never judging yourself in the first motherfucking place. You was doing everything because you was going around a bunch of judgmental motherfuckers. You be saying, the whole time? Yeah, the whole time. Yeah, you was around a whole bunch of zombies that you thought was live as fuck. You know what I'm saying? No, man. They need to definitely rebirth their damn self. Tower. Some of y'all met somebody that awakened y'all. The men like to tamper with high priestess energies, and high priest did come up. Y'all done tampered with a high priest, and she done woke y'all ass up to something. Y'all put her in spiritual warfare against some of the people that felt like she introduced y'all to the devil kind of shit. What Erykah Badu be accused of all this, and don't get with her. You gonna come out wearing a blonde wig like Andre 3000. Like, shit. She be giving people some sauce and some juice. I ain't gonna cap. Let's keep it 100. He was at 3,000. What year was we in? And now look at everybody doing what Andre did. How many years ago when he came out with that? Damn, E, you do it, girl, don't you? So devil ass. Five of Cups. Y'all be going through this too. This a part of the awakening. You get rid of that old ass programming. Some days you can feel like you done lost your motherfucking mind. When it feel like that, sit your ass down. Don't talk to nobody. Don't call nobody. Don't tell nobody shit. Just pray as much as you can to get through it. so that you could come out on the other side of it shining like new money. Then you're going to go through it again, then you're going to go through it again, then you're going to go through it again. But that's why it's good to be with people that's been through it. You feel me? It's very important to be with people that have been through it. Teamwork, okay? Awakening is not a game. So don't let people play you cheap like it is one. And don't let people tell you every motherfucking thing. Because they be lying. They be done got hooked up with somebody during their damn awakening process and done fuck their heads up. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's the truth. I done seen some shit with people trying to come up out of some old ass programming and get up under some weird ass teacher and become weirder. And you be seeing, damn, they fucked you up, bruh. The whole goal is to become as ordinary as possible. Becoming human again. You know, enjoying your food without, you know, judging yourself that you ate a whole goddamn sweet potato pie. You know, didn't want nobody to see you because so-and-so gonna say something about the weight issues in your family kind of shit. You just wanted to eat the whole pie. And you did it and you didn't judge yourself. And you felt good about that shit. Okay? That's what you're trying to get to. 4 cups. Some of y'all feel like this. Because y'all done left somebody. You ain't hear no business. Somebody done opened y'all world up and then y'all got scared. Or people scared you for saying you was with somebody that was devil worshiping. Some stupid ass shit. And y'all felt better and tried to retract. This is like awakening and then trying to go into this. Retraction. That's dangerous. You don't want to do that. You want to keep expanding. Keep expanding. Keep expanding. Keep expanding. All you're going to do is get more to your inner child. That's all you're doing. Is getting more to your inner child. Get more to who you were originally before somebody told you your name was Betty Sue Johnson and you're going to be this like your father and you're going to wear these clothes and you're going to go to this school and you're going to go to that church and you're going to go to that place and you're going to... All you're doing is taking off all them clothes. Getting butt naked, you know. You can see the truth of the matter. As you just a human being, you know what I'm saying? Just like to eat sweet potato pie. Jeez. For real. People will tell you weird as fuck, bruh. I'm not listening to that shit. You sound crazy as fuck, bruh. Mm-hmm. Y'all going through an awakening. That's what's going to be jumping off for this North Noise on tours. Ain't no going back. Ain't no going back. Nope. Go with the flow. Yes. Victory lap. Yes. Yes. And if y'all have somebody that awakens y'all and y'all love that person, you better take y'all ass to find them. It's, oh, what a friend you have in them like a motherfucker. For real, you cannot trust everybody when you waking up. You can't. Yeah. Awakening fast. We awakening real fast. Better get on the good foot. Y'all gonna be in trouble with the people that wanted to control y'all. That's just how it go. It is. Me and my mother's relationship was never the same. When she realized she couldn't control me no more, and I wasn't gonna be a prophet preacher, that was her vision for my life. Shit got ugly. I was like, let me just stay away because I don't want to be disrespectful. Because she was steadily disrespecting my path, but I never disrespected hers. So I just had to stay away from her for like 5 years straight. 5 years. I was a mama's girl. She was painful as fuck. And she the one that introduced me to Farrakhan. How crazy is that? I'm like, you're the one that dropped the DVD on me. Are you serious right now? She was dead serious. She ain't never heard me. I was like, whoa, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Some people like to call me the prodigal child. They can call me there the fuck they want to. What they won't call me is stuck in evolution and expansion. For real. I'm trying to get back to my little child self any place. Muse of inspiration. Good. I pray I inspire somebody, baby, because they gonna disown you. You better bet your ass on that. When you can find somebody that you love and create your heaven, trust it, no. Do that. Do that. Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of y'all, earth signs is with earth signs. And some of y'all fire signs is with earth signs. Fire in the air. Yeah. Let me see what else I can pull out for y'all. Okay, this is about rebellion, awakening, not rebellion, busting nobody's windows out, nor that stupid ass shit. We ain't talk about that. We talk about getting back to your inner child. Okay? Okay? 3 material, you know what? Some of y'all sick of hanging out with the material girls, living in the material world. You just don't know what else to do. That you don't fit in. That shit. That part. And don't go too left on. Don't limit yourself to anything, because God is limitless. He don't have any limits. You can't put no limits on God. People have the audacity, but they do it. However, don't just get stuck on one thing and that's all you eating. You're going to drive yourself crazy. Now you're that. Instead of a Christian, now you're a Pan-Africanist. And instead of a Pan-Africanist, okay, well, now you're a Buddhist. Okay, now I ain't a Buddhist anymore. Okay, now I'm a Muslim. I'm about to chew. Don't chew on the Quran because you're going to get your head cracked to the white meat. I'm telling you that right now. Then you go, okay, well, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. You get to chewing on that. Okay? Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Just keep growing and expanding. Gnosis. You know? Finding God in everything. And if you don't find God in it, throw that shit in the trash. And it's that simple. And most of the time, the shit you got to throw in the trash is somebody else that got stuck in a school of thought trying to dump that shit off on you, and it don't make no sense. If it doesn't make any sense, most honorable Elijah Muhammad said truth goes with the mind. It doesn't go against the grain. Our mind was created, our brain was created in such a way to accept truth. But if something comes across your brain waves that make that motherfucker do the iggle wiggle, you're like, that shit don't sound right. Okay, dump that shit in the trash and continue on your journey. People tell you any goddamn thing. King of Cups. Trust me, don't I know it? I told people, well, shut up. And that's it. And they know, okay, yeah, I'm not interested, Mr. or Mrs. Ma'am. No materials. I'm telling y'all about to be okay. Y'all gonna be okay. Y'all really are. You just have to come to the realization that some people just ain't gonna accept you for who you are, and some people you're gonna act as a form of inspiration and not even realize that you're helping people to come out of some crazy ass boxes that other people put them in order to get paid off of them. In a lot of cases, you're like, oh shit, they're trying to make some money off you. Okay, I don't say shit. I don't do that. You do not wake up somebody that's asleep. You gonna get your ass in trouble. If you know it, good. You know it. You want to have a civilized conversation with somebody and just be a regular human? Be that. But don't call yourself, you about to be teaching them shit. You don't be teaching nobody nothing. You barely understanding what the fuck going on in your damn self. They may learn something new about you like to eat whole sweet potato pies. That's enough. You don't need all that extra shit. It's new information that they didn't know before. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta keep talking to them about crystals and shit. You know, you trying to move the fuck away from your ass. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Okay? I bet the burdensome situations is the people that don't understand you and want to crucify you and whip you because you smoke weed. But if you smoke weed and decided to stay in whatever religion it was or it is, they act like it never happened. So I'm trying to tell you, the energy is gaining momentum. I'm trying to tell you, I know about this life. All about it. I'll be sitting there saying, right. I ain't about to go into that shit, man. Because all they want to do is get to arguing. Man, I'm not about to do that. I'm about to be normal, just like them. I can go right now in a room full of so-called sheeple and have a good time. They wouldn't know nothing about me, and I'll be able to mingle and jingle with whatever they talking about. And fit right in because I'm expansive. That's how the fuck you supposed to be. You don't want to be looking awkward and stupid as fuck. You know, I don't really like the term sheeple because people are people at the end of the day, to me. However, you do have masses of people that follow trends, do certain shit. Yes, okay, I'll do that. This is what I'm doing. That's fine. And I'll go have a good time with them and do the electric slide or whatever they challenge they got going on social media. And be just as normal as they ass, okay? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Some of y'all are with somebody that is not, your family don't approve. They just don't. And y'all gotta find it in y'all to trust that it'll work out for the best. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. The star. Ooh. And if you the star in your family, I was like the star to my mother. Because I could sing. I had different gifts and shit. You catch it the worst way. Because, look, it's riding on you. You like, what's riding on me? You better get off of me. 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for the next endeavor. You invested wisely in yourself. You know, bro, want something different? Damn, man. People just be imposing on people, impeding progress, imposing, doing all this shit for their own wicked gain. And don't necessarily have to be wicked, but it's turning wicked because you're trying to conform me into something that I'm telling you that I don't want to do, but you want me to do it so that you can get what? Accolades, attention, money. Which one is it? Come on. Let's be honest. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Let's say for y'all to love this person. That's kind of crazy to me. But do you see how people can fuck you up on some real shit? Nobody was given a blueprint to this shit. Nobody. Coming out of the womb, didn't nobody know what the fuck was going on? We did the best we could with what we knew and what we had. However, it's very weird and strange to me for me to tell somebody it's safe for you to love somebody because the person lights candles and incense and all of this, but you're a Christian. However, Catholicism runs Christianity, and if you were to go to any Catholic church, you're going to find plenty good candles because I've been to buy them. Plenty good saint candles for sale. They definitely gonna have the incense burning on one of them things, them big old things that look like this. So, I think it's safe for you to love that person. And the whole damn time, you have somebody that's with somebody that's so-called Christian, and they be the biggest witch that nobody knows because they closed off to learn any new information that could possibly save their fucking life. You want to know why? Because they put limits on God. How arrogant is that? I'm just saying. All right, y'all. If you're feeling the vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Rebel. But today is still today. Choose well. Y'all did. Y'all chose yourself. That's good. Love and light.